The word millionaire often brings to mind images of CEOs, tech moguls, or luxury lifestyle influencers. But here's the surprising truth. You don't need to earn six figures or build $1 billion business to become one. With time, consistency, and discipline, even someone earning a modest income, say $30,000 to $50,000, 0 cents a year, can eventually reach that milestone. It doesn't require genius-level intelligence, luck, or inheritance. It requires a plan, a long-term mindset, and a strong commitment to financial habits that work over decades. In fact, many self-made millionaires started off as teachers, clerks, military personnel, secretaries, or janitors. They weren't flashy, but they were smart about how they handled their money. This guide outlines exactly how you can become a millionaire, even on a low salary, and what it takes to achieve that success over time. Develop the right mindset about money. The first step to becoming a millionaire isn't about the bank account, it's about the brain. Before you ever earn or save your first dollar toward wealth, you have to believe that it's possible. Most people working low-paying jobs believe that wealth is reserved for the rich and privileged, but many of the world's millionaires prove otherwise. The right mindset separates you from the crowd. It's about shifting your thinking from, I can't afford this, to how can I afford this? It's about focusing on long-term freedom instead of short-term comfort. You begin to treat every dollar not as spending power, but as an investment tool. You start to see money as something you can control rather than something that controls you. That kind of thinking doesn't just help you become rich, it keeps you rich. Because while many people may come into sudden wealth, only those with the right habits and mindset actually stay wealthy. Understand what millionaire really means. Being a millionaire doesn't necessarily mean you have $1 million, 0 cents in cold hard cash sitting in your checking account. In most cases, it refers to your net worth, which is calculated by subtracting your debts from your total assets. If you own a home worth $300,000, 0 cents. Have $500,000, 0 cents in retirement accounts. And $200,000, 0 cents in other investments with no major debts, you're a millionaire. So even if you never make more than $50,000, 0 cents a year, you can become a millionaire by building assets and avoiding liabilities. It's a game of accumulation over time. That makes the goal feel more achievable because you don't need all that money right now, you just need to steadily build it. Track every dollar you spend. One of the most powerful financial moves you can make on a low income is to start tracking your expenses. It's not glamorous, but it's a habit that will revolutionize your money life. Most people have no idea where their money goes. They might say they're living paycheck to paycheck, but they haven't taken the time to analyze their spending. By tracking every dollar, you take control. You identify where you're overspending, whether that's $100, 0 cents on takeout, $50, 0 cents on unused subscriptions, or $200, 0 cents on spontaneous shopping. Once you know where your money is leaking, you can plug the holes and redirect that cash into saving or investing. You don't need fancy software, a simple spreadsheet, or free app like Mint or EveryDollar can do the job. The key is consistency. Check your spending weekly, categorize your expenses, and ask yourself regularly, is this getting me closer to wealth or pulling me further away? Start saving, even if it feels small. Many people believe that small savings don't matter. After all, what difference can $50, 0 cents, or $100, 0 cents make? But the reality is that small, consistent savings beat occasional big ones, especially when those small savings are invested. If you saved just $100, 0 cents a month, starting at age 25, and invested it in a fund earning 10% annually, you would have more than $630,000, 0 cents by age 65. Bump that to $300, 0 cents per month, and you'd cross $1 million, 0 cents before retirement. That's the power of time and compound growth. The trick is to automate your savings. Set up a recurring transfer from your checking account to a high-yield savings or investment account the moment your paycheck arrives. This removes temptation and makes saving effortless. Even if you can only save 10% of your income right now, start there. You can increase it gradually as your income grows or your expenses fall. Eliminate high-interest debt. Nothing kills wealth faster than debt with high interest rates. When you're paying 18 to 25% on credit cards or payday loans, you're effectively working for someone else. That's money that could be compounding in your investment account, but instead, it's compounding for the bank. If you're serious about becoming a millionaire on a low income, getting out of high interest debt is non-negotiable. Begin by listing all your debts, interest rates, and minimum payments. Choose a strategy like the debt snowball, paying off the smallest balances first for motivation, or the debt avalanche, tackling the highest interest balances first to save money, and stick to it. And remember, once your debts are gone, the money you were putting toward payments becomes available for investing, pushing you closer to your millionaire goal. Invest as early and often as possible. If you ask most self-made millionaires how they did it, investing will be one of the most common answers. They didn't just save, they grew their money. And that's the crucial step. Saving protects your money, investing multiplies it. You don't need to be a Wall Street expert, you don't need to time the market, and you definitely don't need thousands of dollars to get started. With apps like Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Robinhood, or Vanguard, you can start investing with just $50, 0 cents, to $100, 0 cents. Focus on low-cost index funds, like the S&P 500, which offer broad market exposure with historical returns around 8 to 10% annually. And if your employer offers a 401k with a match, contribute as much as you can. It's essentially free money. The key is to start early and be consistent. The market may go up and down in the short term, but over the long term, it rewards those who stay the course. Find ways to increase your income. While you can absolutely become a millionaire on a low salary, it helps to gradually increase your income over time. This doesn't mean chasing every side hustle out there or working yourself into exhaustion, but small boosts, an extra $200, 0 cents, or $500, 0 cents per month, can supercharge your savings and investing ability. Start by looking for ways to upskill in your current job. Learn a new software, take on more responsibility, or ask for a promotion. If your employer offers training or certifications, take advantage of them. Over time, this could lead to higher paying roles. Next, consider freelance or gig work based on your skills. If you can write, design, edit videos, code, or teach, there are countless platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and Skillshare where you can monetize that. Even $300, 0 cents per month from freelancing can translate into tens of thousands of dollars in investments over time. Live below your means, not just within them. One of the most important habits that sets millionaires apart is their commitment to living below their means. Even as their incomes rise, they don't upgrade their lifestyle proportionally. They maintain modest living standards and redirect the surplus toward wealth building. This might mean driving a used car instead of buying new. It might mean renting a smaller apartment while others buy oversized homes. It could mean packing lunch instead of eating out daily. These sacrifices may seem small or insignificant, but they add up to hundreds of thousands of dollars in long-term wealth. The goal isn't to be cheap, it's to be intentional. Every time you choose simplicity over excess, you're saying yes to freedom, security, and long-term wealth. Automate your financial systems. One of the easiest ways to stick to your financial goals is to automate them. Set up systems that remove human error, emotion, and forgetfulness from your financial life. Start by automating monthly savings transfers to a separate account, automatic contributions to your IRA or brokerage account, automatic bill payments to avoid late fees, credit card payments, at least minimums. Automation makes good habits effortless. It helps you pay yourself first, ensures consistency in saving and investing, and keeps your financial plan running, even when life gets busy. Build an emergency fund. An emergency fund acts as a buffer between you and financial disaster. Without it, a surprise car repair, medical bill, or job loss could force you to dip into savings or take on high-interest debt, both of which slow your progress toward millionaire status. Start with a target of $1,000, then gradually build up to 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. Keep this money in a high-yield savings account so it's accessible but still earning a bit of interest. Having an emergency fund gives you peace of mind. It also gives you the confidence to invest more aggressively, knowing you have a safety net in place. Say no to lifestyle creep. As your income grows, so will the temptation to spend more. This is called lifestyle creep, and it's one of the most dangerous threats to long-term wealth. Instead of saving the extra income, many people upgrade their phones, homes, cars, and vacations. To avoid this trap, make a rule. Whenever your income increases, save or invest at least 50% of the raise. That way, you reward yourself with better financial security, not just more stuff. The millionaire journey is about playing defense as much as offense. Protect your financial foundation from unnecessary leaks. Create passive income streams. If you want to speed up your path to becoming a millionaire, passive income is the key. It's income that keeps coming in with minimal effort after it's set up. Even on a low salary, you can start small and scale up over time. Here are a few ideas. Dividend investing. Buy stocks that pay regular dividends. Create digital products, ebooks, courses, templates. Rental income. Rent out a room, garage, or eventually buy property. Content creation, YouTube, blogging, or podcasting. Passive income doesn't have to be massive to matter. Even $100 0 cents to $200 0 cents per month adds up. And if reinvested, it fuels your compounding growth even more. Stay consistent and be patient. The journey to $1 million, 0 cents on a low salary may take 20, 30, or even 40 years, but it's completely achievable. And while that may seem like a long time, it's far better than never reaching it at all. Imagine retiring with $1 million, 0 cents, while others who earned more spent their way into stress. You'll have peace of mind, options, and the freedom to do what you want. All of it starts with a single step, right now. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.